And this is, since everything is mental now, this is the age of Aquarius. So this is about activation. This is about going inward. The kingdom is at hand. It's in us. We can activate. We can take our planet and our country and our lands back. And we don't have to use flesh and blood, because the scriptures do say that we wrestle not between flesh and blood, but between principalities and powers in high places. This is talking about the heavens. It's talking about the cosmos. We are a part of that universal cosmic intelligence that the scriptures are speaking about. Why do you think everything looks like you? Because this is your universe. You are the organic being on the earth. Everything around here looks like you. Your skin is the color of dirt. Your eyes resemble the cosmos and the stars and the universe when you look at a high level. The darkness, the retina. They also resemble food that you should eat that would reflect that same vitamin that you need for your eyes. Every organ in your body has an equivalent thing that exists on the earth. Okay? Your brain looks like a walnut. Your breasts look like the grapefruit or the citrus, orange or something. The inside of it with the glands that carry the milk whenever you're lactating. Everything about you looks like something on the earth. The liver, that has a food that resembles it too. The kidneys resemble the kidney being. That benefits that organ. Okay? Everything has its equivalent. Everything that's on the earth looks just like you. You got hair that it coils and it defies gravity. Those are natural antennas that you got on your head that you can speak and get downloads from the cosmos, from the sun. You can get revelatory information to help you activate and bring your gifts into fruition in the physical body right now. You need to be going inside, figuring out who you are on a cosmic level. It's not about only Africa. It's not about that. It's about finding out, yes, your ancestors, because they can guide you and help you. But it's also about finding your origins way before any of this Esau history that we got. Because we've been on the earth a lot longer than them. So we got a lot of stuff that we don't know about our own selves. And the only way we're going to know that is not from reading no books. It's going to be from going inward, meditating, and finding out what's in us by getting downloads from the universe. That's the only way we're going to get out of this condition. You know, if I've learned anything in these past couple of years about hell being a state of mind, we live in a variation of hell right now whenever we address and subscribe to the condition of being a slave and being a helpless being, to where we got to have someone come out of the sky and save us. How long are we going to wait for that to happen? Are you comfortable with leaving this world knowing you got sons and daughters and a whole generation behind you, and knowing that y'all didn't do nothing to even attempt to make their reality better in this matrix that we're living in? Just sitting there watching and praying for the next 2,000 years. No, we belong to the earth. We are the organic beings. We've been here longer than anybody else. We have no excuse. We need to do the work to figure out who we are and get our powers back. We need to be honoring our ancestors. We need to be meditating. We don't need to be praying to any other god and giving a power away to any other deity on the earth. Too many of us are comfortable at Abraham's bosom right now. We feel like, yeah, we're in a hard place, but I got a good job. I have a little ease here and there. Life is not too bad. When essentially, you're just comfortable at Abraham's bosom. You still in the pit. You still in hell, and your life can change at the blink of an eye. And not alone you have the fact you have to watch your brother and sister struggle. When you could take up the power, if we all came together, we could take up the power and change this reality just by a thought, just by using our minds. When will we wake up from slumber for real? We want to learn one thing and we get very boisterous. If you find yourself resonating with the Nation of Islam and following Farrakhan and all those people, and then you feel like you're woke and you know something, why is that? Like, you don't have to learn anything else, nothing else matters but that. But what has Farrakhan done for the black community? What did all this marching do for us? Why is he even still alive? All the real deal Holyfield people got killed already. And with the Hebrew Israelites, they can be talking to demons on the street, knowing people are possessed by demons. And most of the time, they just want to sit there and talk about how good it is to know that they are the chosen people of God and everything's for us. We're God's chosen people, and the Bible is only given for us, and this and that. But you don't do nothing with it. What good is it to know that the Bible is only written for y'all or for us, and that we are the Hebrew Israelites? Okay, and what else? What are you going to do about it? You're a Hebrew Israelite? Okay, what are you going to do about X, Y, and Z? Oh, we're just going to continue to pray and trust the Most High. Because He's going to come soon. He's going to find us in the wilderness when the stuff really goes down. He's going to find us in the wilderness and scoop us up in this spaceship and mothership, and we're gonna go home and blah, 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 blah. No, you gotta, just like you gotta get up and take a shower every day, you gotta do the work of renewing your mind and make sure they don't keep that spell operating in your mind on earth. Because it's so heavy and so mighty. So all I'm trying to say in this video is that all this captivity, all this bondage talk, it's over with. And people are only concerned about keeping themselves on top. People only care about themselves. So we need to start being like that as a people. We need to stop putting ourselves in the lowest position and playing the lowest roles. Giving your energy away to God at all, any fictitious deity, period, keeps you in a victimized and in a perpetual position of victimhood, okay? I think one of the reasons why, going back to Moses, one of the reasons why he was used is because he decided to change his mind and not just sit and watch what was happening. Is that maybe why he was chosen to do what he did? Because he was operating a whole nother frequency, a higher vibration. The most high, so-called Yahweh, or whoever was the God at that time that spoke to him, if that was a regular Hebrew Israelite, their vibration would have been so low, they probably wouldn't even be able to recognize a burning bush speaking to them. Because they're vibrating so low, such a low position. The Bible is a faulty scripted matrix software. I'm reading some notes here. Hence why it is called scriptures. Do you see the spell casting our language does to our subconscious mind to keep us plugged in? Religious texts are called scripts, implying that they are coded. But at the same time, it makes you phonetically hear the sound and word sure. Script sure? So you do not doubt or question what is written. When in fact its files have been corrupted, and they do need to examine it and even be supplemented by thorough research and not indoctrination. There's a lot of stuff Esau added to the book. because in these next couple videos that I'm making, I'm going to be talking about stuff that's going to make people uncomfortable. So if you're really deep in Christianity or the Hebrew Israelite, my next couple videos probably aren't going to be for you, because we're going to be talking heavily about witchcraft, spell casting, and African, or what the world will call African religious, African spirituality, which it has conjuring and it has root working in it. I'm going to continue to read my notes. Okay, so theology and religion creates its own 3D software system, which can only operate it on a third generation device. Religious theological systems are just a different app within this 3D matrix. They will not be conducive to the new earth that is coming, and they will be obsolete soon. So you might say, well, Jesus or Yahweh or Buddha said that, oh, he came in the full volume of the book that was written of me. How is that so? Perhaps Jesus was not talking about scriptures in the Bible, because a Bible did not even exist when he was so-called living. He definitely wasn't reading the King James Version, and he was speaking on coming to do the will in which he had incarnated to do, referring to what he had to activate from his DNA, something that was already given to him, something that was inside, going inside, not looking outward. Okay, this is a Christ consciousness character in the Bible, referring to a level of consciousness. He always goes on to say that we will do greater works than he had done, and even that the kingdom of heaven is inside of us. Okay, so if there is any other divinity left in the Bible in question, too, if it will be fulfilled, it is this, that we are supposed to be doing greater works, not be giving a sense of false pride. And I want to put this clip in, since they love to do this, IUIC, right? This is a clip of them, and this is part of the reason why I said we want to sit back and look. Even Bob Marley said, okay, how long will they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh. Okay, this is the opposite of this. These are so-called prophets standing aside and looking at their own people that they claim they are out there for, knowing that they have demons in them, knowing that they have certain things that needs to change on a deeper level, but they, instead of helping them, or instead of concealing them or putting them to the side, protecting them from public display or anything like that, they want to ignore them, laugh about it, and then make a spectacle. Watch this.